Good morning. This is my pre-gym check-in. I just got to the gym. The parking lot's pretty full, so there's a lot of people here. It's November 12th, 8:15 in the morning. A little bit of a late start getting to the gym, but I was up early. I was up at 5:30. Tossed and turned for about half an hour and woke up and there was puke all over the floor again. And then I just kind of puttered a little bit, made my coffee and had my shower and cold shower. Kind of wake me up, snap me out of my sleepy daze or haze or phase or whatever it's called. I had a couple things I wanted to address, and fucking ADHD brain, man, just gone. Squirrel. One of them is I'm dealing with a lot right now. I'm not dealing, I should say processing. I'm trying to process a lot. And I don't know if I'm overwhelming myself, but one thing I noticed in the last couple of days, and yesterday specifically, is that I'm no longer hurting. I'm still healing, of course, but hurting. Her charge doesn't carry the same load. I'm not upset. I'm not sad. And because of that, I'm becoming more of my old self, which is good in a way, but bad in the other. I've noticed I've barked at a few people now. And yesterday, getting charged up over traffic. And I acknowledged it, I seen it, and I avoided going into traffic because it would be a trigger. But it also, it brought to my attention that, like, man, being in pain and hurting and being sad suppressed a lot of my natural instinct to be a dickhead. And I've said over and over again, like, but listen, there's maybe being an asshole is just built into my DNA, and it's part fun and games. It's a lot of what I do and say is not to be genuinely cruel or mean. It's just to stir the pot. Because, stagnant water stinks. So I don't think I want to change that. I mean, I don't know. A conversation I was having on Threads this morning, and someone said that only men like flowers if they're gay, and I wanted to shoot back right away and be like, shut the fuck up. I like flowers. It has nothing to do with being gay. I've never once wanted to touch or look or taste another dick other than my own. So I'm not gay, I promise. And there's nothing wrong with being gay, which FYI. Be you, man. Don't worry about what other people think. Fuck. Whatever brings you happiness in life, pursue it. As long as it doesn't involve affecting someone else negatively, or an animal for that matter. Anyway. So I'm kind of processing that, trying to figure out where I land in life, man. Like, do I eliminate all sense of dickheadedness and go through life with so much joy and love that I never respond, not negatively, but in a challenging way, I guess, and I think this person that said that might have been a younger woman, because I told her how I felt. I said, look, my first reaction was to tell you to shut the fuck up, but I'm really trying to not be that person anymore. And she apologized and called me sir, so I felt kind of bad. I was like, oh no, I hope I didn't. Anyway, so I'm trying to figure that out. That's not complicated. That'll come with time. The other complicated thing is, in the last week, I've been really dealing with this idea of mother wound and how it's affected me in my life moving forward from childhood on till now, how I deal with women. And I tried to unpack that with my therapist yesterday. And, I told her, like, any woman that gives me any sense of kindness, I've kind of I jump on her, not metaphorically. But I latch onto it and I don't want to let go. And when they pull away, I push harder. I don't want to say needy, because needy is a weird word. Fuck, I'm not needy. I know I'm not needy. I don't need anything other than air and food and shelter. But clingy maybe is a better word, and not clingy, but maybe, I don't know. The harder someone pulls away, the harder I push to try and get them back. And I've really gone through life with this idea that, effort will equal attraction and love, and that is not the case, unfortunately. So that's part of the mother wound that I'm trying to heal. And then finally, the thing that I'm kind of dealing with the last couple of days with not being in pain and hurting anymore, I'm starting to revert to some old habits. And one of them is, I keep saying hate, hate's the wrong word. I don't hate anybody. I've never hated anybody. And that was part of what kept me out of doing really dumb things as a kid is I couldn't unconditionally hurt someone. And I don't hate anybody, but fear is a better word, because fear implies weakness, and that's why I think I have a hard time using that word. But you know, fearing groups of people, cultural, racial lines, whatever, and man, it's something I really have to let go, you know. And it's built into my DNA, man. I've been indoctrinated from a very early age, and you know, people and cliques of people that I've hung with share sentiments towards certain groups of people, and there's certain groups of people that get way more hate than others, or not hate, but you know, criticism. The recent wave of immigrants into this country, I'm not going to name them, but I'm sure everyone will kind of know that they get an unfair amount of criticism, you know. And in my heart, I recognize and acknowledge, like, man, they have every right to be here and pursue a greater life. It's like the Irish did in the 1800s with the gangs of New York, right? I mean, my people were filthy, according to the natives, the English or British or Dutch or whoever was there first. Anyway, I'm really trying to let that go, man. And I don't know how. I'm working on it, man. It's work in progress, and it's hard, man. But you know, positive change doesn't come easy, I guess. And naming it and shaming it is step one for me, and documenting it and putting it out there in the internet is my way of kind of keeping myself accountable, man. So if you ever catch me saying something stupid, please don't hate me for it. Just understand that it's a wound that I'm trying to heal, and I think I'll get there, man. It's just I need help, and I need hope, and I need love. And anyway, I'm going on 8 minutes here, almost 7 minutes. So as always, people, if you're watching, I see you, I love you, I feel you, I appreciate you, and I hope you have a blessed day, and try and make the most of it, man. So we'll chat later. Cheerio, bye.